Fit like Abdi, Dannyman here, and welcome back to another episode of Ixion. Now, full disclosure, this is the third attempt. We're now on the third attempt at me recording this episode. Now, I thought it was going to be easy, where we're just going to collect the remaining crew members, the last of the cryopods, get a little bit of ice and some other resources while we were waiting, finish off the last things to do in the Immortan system, which is Chevy 34, and the last bit of the Protagoras mission. But I made a fatal mistake, and that fatal mistake was I sort of got into a false sense of security, and I severely underestimated this game, which is a thing that I've seen from some of the Steam comments that happens quite a lot. Now, in the first recording, what happened was, if we jump in, so we've got Sector 1 here, and we've now got Sector 4, which I've started building. I have to build this, or bad things happen. Yay. So, I'll go through what the setup is here in not long, but yeah, what happened was, the first time around, I started to run out of food, which was bad. Trust plummeted, things were going horribly wrong, and I'll go back and start again, and I'll just take it a little bit slower for the second recording. So I went to do the second recording, managed to sort of stabilize the food situation, but then I wasted so long trying to stabilize everything, I actually run out of iron ore. There was no iron ore left on the map, on the system, and subsequently started running out of metals. Hull integrity started to go down. Everybody was super upset and angry, and I couldn't really do anything, build anything in this new sector, Sector 6, because I didn't have any metals. So there we go. Attempt number 2 was a failure. Attempt number 3 is when I sort of figured it out, and it mostly comes down to this. So the tech tree is how we're managing to sort of combat the problems I had in the last two. Doing stuff like better, more efficient crop farms. Even this 10% is better. And then we'll get the 20%, that's better as well. Things like added food storage for mess halls, the advanced logistics really helped a lot as well. So I think we should be okay now. So we'll start playing in just a second. One of the things I've noticed, and I'm not sure entirely what it is, I think I've figured it out, but the water here, it's starting to go down really, really quickly. We are using more than we technically normally would. Now, I've been through all the other episodes, basically since when I started to get crop farming and the water started to come into play, and this was always full. But the issue was, what would happen is, before I had waste enacted in here, they would take quite a long time to discharge the waste, destroy it, blast it out into space, whatever it is they do with it. And this would give these a little cooldown cycle in which they didn't use water, and water had time to replenish. When we started using these, the waste storage areas, and before we started destroying waste, they would move it, but these would fill up quite quickly and we'd have the same effect. We'd wait for waste to move. They wouldn't be able to move waste, which meant they created less food but used less water. Now that they're super efficient and waste is ejected instantly, there's very little cooldown time, which means these two farms on their own are using more water than I can provide with one of these. So at some point, we're going to have to build a second one. Now, I had to bite the bullet and throw in a ton of houses because there are just so many people coming into the Tycoon at the moment. It's the same over here. I wanted to rip all this out and create new storages, the medium-sized storage, once we unlock it. But again, it was proven difficult. So, research, where's the water? Where's the fusion station? There's the fusion station. Right, I can't do any of the upgrades. The augmented building protocols workshop upgrade is required. What is production speed is increased by 10%. That would probably be Okay, that would get us a bit more water. Now it says I have to upgrade the workshop. It's something I've never done. Upgrade is required to unlock the Stanford Initiative. Workshops now automatically repair buildings. Oh, that's actually quite useful, because if a building explodes and you don't really notice it, it can remain out of action for a while. And even though things are optimal, we are having a lot of accidents. So I'm going to set that to queue up next. Right, close the tech tree. That's fine. Now we've got 51 people without homes in Sector 3. I have started to move people over here and build houses. I'm going to build this one here, and then I'm going to move more people from Sector 3. This is going to be waste orientated. So we're going to have waste recycling facilities along here. This is going to enact our protocols. This is the Alternative Life Center, which will make people slightly happier. These are mushroom walls, which will take waste and create waste mushrooms. Awesome. And then we've got various storage. I might move these around. So yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Some buildings are switched off because we don't need them. I will actually need this to be a thing. I have upgraded one solar panel. Do I actually have enough people to work in here? I should. There's an unholy amount of people living in this area. Oh, but only two of them are spare workers. But there's 448 people here. Yeah, so over 200 of them are basically just freeloaders, technically, at the moment. Okay, what's happening in Sector 6? What's in here? Workers are required for the Sector 35, and there's 40 people in here. So I can't steal any workers from there. I can steal some workers from here. At least 20. And then in Sector 3... Oh, there's 100. There's 100 going spare in Sector 3. Now, you've got 8 homeless. So you are probably going to have to build another house. Wait. I think I see a space for a house. No, I don't, because it's not big enough. Okay, that'll go in there. There should be steel. There's 110. There's more than enough steel in here. Set that as a high priority, and then I'm going to migrate. Because Sector 3 still has a lot of people that need stuff to do. Yeah, I want to migrate 30 people from... I'm going to do 40 just in case. Only workers from Sector 3 to Sector 2. Start migration. That is now a thing. And then I'll get this up and running, and we'll start making a bit more electronics. One of the other things I'll just mention before we start is the waste recycling program is classed as a negative, which I think it's kind of brutal that is a negative factor. I mean, they were all about saving the planet. Recycling is one of the ways you can sort of mitigate the planet's destruction, and it should be the same in space. Even though it's rubbish, it should be seen as a positive that we can turn it into things that we can use on the Tycoon to make life better. Make steel, electronics, polymers, things we need to survive. In the real world, you would just make the crew aware of this, and it would make them slightly happier. But it's seen as a negative, probably for the reason that if there's limited space on board the ship, so waste is going to have to be stored somewhere, probably close to where people are living, and that would be unsatisfactory. You wouldn't want... It'd be like building a house in the countryside and then realizing that the guy that owns the land next to the house you've just built has sold it to the government, and they're going to turn it into a landfill. It's not going to be the nicest experience. You're not going to want to stay there because it's going to be bad. And you're not going to be able to sell the house for what you paid for it, because the property value will go down, because no one's going to want to buy a house that is directly adjacent to a landfill. So yeah, it might be not that great for them, but it should be seen as maybe not a positive, but at least have sort of no effect on the people. It should balance itself out so that, yeah, some of the people might be upset, but then the others will realize that this is a thing we actually need to survive. Now, before we push play, we've got a couple of events. So, yes, science. Thank you, Chevy34. Chevy34 does not possess any subterranean systems that would facilitate exploration within the core of the planet. However, the team did locate a fissure that led to the observation that the formations must originate from deep below. Size analysis returned colossal measurement estimations. The characteristic shape of the formations is thought to derive from a combination of electromagnetic interference and self-similar space particle resonance. So we're starting to see that there's a lot of self-similar space particles floating around in these systems, and it sort of reflects what the Protagoras crew, the Elders, were saying, that every time a Dolo ship makes a jump, because it uses the Vol or Ixion engine system, it is having a direct effect on the planets in that system. We're leaving these self-similar space particle resonance. So as we open the sort of portal to go into self-similar space, some of it is bleeding through into the system that it's opened in, and it's having other effects on the planet. So it's kind of showing you that even though you're trying to survive, you are slowly destroying everything that you every system you sort of pass through. So yeah, it's pretty brutal. But there's nobody that lives in these systems. It's all fairly uninhabited for the moment. So let's go. Right, leave the planet, because you're going to have to come back, because we're going to be leaving soon. While preparing to depart Chevy 34, the Melon's captain received an alert from crew members saying that they had spotted a gigantic molluscoid near their planet, near their position. Investigate the report. It's going to take a day. Right, the Protagoras. So we were installing a copy of Eden onto the Protagoras. The new PA is now active. It will facilitate the recovery of the station's various functions. That's nice. At least they have a bit more of a chance now that they've gotten a functioning PA. So that's good. And it's been dug out of the ice, and they've got food and stuff to keep them going. Leave the Protagoras. Right, there's nothing really over here for you to investigate. There's some hydrogen around the map. We are mining these, albeit dangerous, but everyone seems to be surviving at the moment. And yeah, there's plenty of ice. What's still left to take up here? I've not launched any more probes. I've not seen the need for it. So there's still over 2,000 ice available on this system. I definitely want the iron ore. And there's still 445 cryopods to move. Now you're doing ice. I might have you just forget the ice for the moment. These guys are still bringing workers into Sector 2, and that's why Sector 2 is so overloaded. But they're only going to get 40 more, and then they're going to be fine. Okay, there's absolutely no batteries in this sector either, and I can't remember if I actually require them to do vol jumps. Because I think a vol jump is instantaneous, right? So they're very angry here. Yep, from spending too long in the system. That's fine. What do I need to build here? I need to make this a priority, or I need to at least build one of these. Yeah, one of these needs to get built. I don't care which one. They are actually quite slow at moving this stuff around. Yeah, build that out to there. Mech Suit Man will get on that. They're still building this, so I can throw excess population into here if I need.
The science ship team has completed a task.
So Sector 6 has room for
Population transfer complete.
40 more people. Okay, take only non-workers. 40 from Sector 2 and throw them into Sector 6. That'll free up some of the issues that are happening over here. Trust is still good because this is the only sector where people are upset presently. Now they're focusing on this. Remove high priority. Build that. They've also stopped collecting this for some odd reason. Now the problem is, all the steel, because I have set them to transfer steel from other areas, is coming from over this side, and that's bad. Build that road. That might make their journey, and then they deliver it here, and then they move it. But I've got this set up kind of the way I want it to be set up. Right, so that's all good. We've got one steel there. Mechman is doing his road building thing. That's nice. So yeah, this is going to store electronics. There are 6 electronics here, which will give us 12 altogether, which is nice. Oh yeah, they're building that. Okay. How are we getting on? Is one cycle past? Yeah. Upon nearing the location, it appears that the crew member had actually observed was an unusually shaped geological formation. Leave the planet. Okay, come back, my friends. Who the hell is this? Who is this? Okay. Who's that? You're already in the Tycoon. Is it the Melon? It is the Melon. Right, head back to the Tycoon, because we're going to be jumping soon, and the Fermi can also head back to the Tycoon. Right, how are we getting on with prisoner transport?
An accident has occurred.
Ah, yeah, the steel mill had an accident. Of course it did. We've got this fire station, and I'm not sure what it actually does. I think it just reduces the time when accidents where there's actually an explosion and bad things happen. Do you have the people I need now? No. You don't. Ah. You know why? Because there was an accident on board the Tycoon. God damn it. And 9 people still need medical attention. It's really annoying that sectors that are optimal still have accidents. Right, they are building that, so they'll go into the infirmary. I'm kind of tempted to switch off a building, although I don't know which building I want to switch off. Can I switch off any of this? Yeah, you can turn off that. There's no food in here. Don't know why. Hello, food people? Food people. Please move the food to other sectors. Yeah, see, we're starting to run out of food again. So the advanced crop farms are going to be good once I get them. Okay, you're going to store electronics. Collect that and collect that. Continue that as the high priority. And we're going to take wasting straight away. Maintenance. I've sort of roughly planned this out, and I sort of know where things are going to go. But they're going to be even more angry in here. It's going to be unfortunate. There you go, they're building that. Well, that's good. Right, so that's turned off. That needs to stay on. Are we creating polymers? We are, but I guess we can pause this for the moment. We built that. Yeah, all the crew are now good. There are 38 homeless in this area, which is bad. Yeah, I really need to move them out because they're just using so much food. I mean, what's happening in Sector 3? You could maybe... I mean, I don't want to do this. But... No. We want the good old insect farms. Right, an insect farm can go there. And that's it. Well, that'll help slightly, I guess. I can get another insect farm in here. I need more workers. We possibly have workers now available. I think we're good on electronics for the moment. I think I can keep this turned off. But they desperately need the food in here. Make that a high priority, please, and thank you. Okay, so we're building the DLS center, so that's nice. Finally getting that done. These cost 90 steel for one. Holy crap! And it's 95 steel for a waste treatment plant. Holy crap! What's that noise? Oh, it's they're demolishing these. That's what it is. Right, they're finally moving this. Excellent. That's getting done. Right, I want to set that as a high priority, please. I want waste production basically up and running as soon as possible. I need this to get done. Workers, is that? Yeah, there's some people recovering in the infirmary here. Don't know how they were injured, etc. But they were. So this now is just negative. Now I need waste in order to get food going, but let's go with intense propaganda, and then we'll start the cooldown. It'll be 15 cycles. They're now neutral, okay, because when I add the waste, they're going to go to negative again. That's paused. Resume. Resume that, please, and thank you. Okay, so they're happier over here. Sector 2 still has many, many unemployed homeless people. What's the story here in Sector 2? Non-workers 284. Yeah, there's so many people here. Only non-workers. Take 100 from Sector 2. Sector 6, start migration. I will set this to resume as well. So we'll get another house up and going. What the hell happened to this house? Hello? Build that, please. We're gonna need that to be a thing. Now all the homeless people are gonna be in this sector. There you go. I could build another one of these just to offset the food imbalance that we've got here. Oh no, you can't build another one of them because there's no space. That's fine. I don't really want to build anymore. We are getting lower. This seems to be picking up again. There's over 100 food in here. Okay, that's good. Now all I need to know is how many people are being sent out of here. Maintenance, grab me one of them. Fire it down there. That is going to hold more cryopods. Because we're still technically opening cryopods. 54 people are hungry. So they're very angry over here. We're going to set their food to restricted. They're not going to be happy, but it might be enough to feed everyone. 33 food is required, which is way less. Neutral, neutral, they're neutral here. Everybody's just neutral. We're -1 on trust right now. Right, get this built.
Population transfer complete.
100 non-workers have been transferred, yep. Why are they going all the way over this way to deliver stuff to here? Ah, because the entrance is there. Well, that sucks. And what the hell is this weird road you've got going on here? That should continue to there. This can go away. That did not connect up. There you go. That can be removed. There's no people to go walking all the way over there. That can go up here. This goes down to there. Yep, build that. Right, we still need 10 people to come over. Which is sad. Sad times. In order to speed things up, I'm going to build another storage over here. And then I'm going to have these guys just go out and collect the remaining cryopods. We're not going to leave anybody behind. Because that's kind of rough. Right, so this is a tick now. So everybody should get fed. And this can go away. Let's speed it up to the next meal cycle. I want to just make sure that this happens. That's going to be cryopods. They are still unloading stuff here. I don't know what the hell it is they're unloading. When's the next meal cycle? Why are they hungry in here? Why are they hungry in here? You know what? You guys are going to be on restricted as well, unfortunately. Now we're down to negative. See, we're 3.8. Balancing this out is pretty critical. And we're almost gaining enough food. Yeah, we're getting a stockpile over here as well, so I'll be able to change this in a minute. Is there anything I can enact here? Building operations require 25% more workers. I'm gonna go for that, yeah. And I'll see what it does. Extra hours. Right, so you need 5 more people. So, go to Sector 3. Yeah, I can take 5 more people from here. Only workers from Sector 3 to Sector 1. I want 10. Start migration. Right, that's going to get rid of the homeless people in here. It's just people are really unhappy at the moment. And they're happy here even though they've got extra working hours. They're negative here and they're going to be more negative by the end of this. There you go, that is getting built. This is getting built. Let's resume that as well. Right, they've cleared away all the crap here, which is nice. Now, I do want to jump to the next sector by the end of this episode. Yeah, I'll leave that weird thing going on there. Will I? No, you probably won't. No, leave that. But you are going to have to build a road across there. Right, so how we looking? Trust is down to minus 2.3. Everything is...
The Protagoras is reactivated and operational. We have received the Entemananki's full signature. Act with caution when facing this UN superstructure. We are ready to follow to reach Remus.
Right, we're ready to go to Remus. Yeah, the population is super upset, so...
Population transfer complete.
There is technically something holding us back. Hold on. Close transmission.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
We're having slight issues here. I can't click on anything.
Warning. A The sector is being overworked.
Yep, I would imagine it is. Optimal, optimal, optimal. This is overworked. Okay, so we definitely need more workers in here. That house is being built. I don't need this on at the moment. I can turn that off. Why have they got extra hours over here? Turn that off. Right, now it's optimal. Cooldown for this is 5.8 cycles. We are doing the Stanford Initiative. I can't remember what the hell it was I wanted to do after that. I've no idea. Was it the water? Because we were struggling kinda with water. I mean, I might just go into crop farm and do intelligent design. That'll be fine. Right, close tech tree. Go to my fleet. Okay, so no. I guess you can go and grab that. Grab as much as that as you can. You're doing that. You don't have to do that. Yep. Go and get the last 325 people, please. As I continue to sort of combat this issue. Now they are going to be negative again. Yeah, I'm still down on food, which is sad. Although everything is good. Yeah, 9 food is being removed out of here. See, it looks actually okay. 2 food needs to be removed out of there. I don't think this is too necessarily bad. Maybe if I jump to the next sector, they'll be happier. But I don't want to leave any of these people behind. The problem is, they are coming all the way from over here. So if we jump closer, Sector 6 doesn't have any batteries, so they're going to be out of power for some time. It is presently a meal cycle. You can spare a few batteries. Or you can build a few batteries. I kind of wanted batteries over here. Now I won't need a lot. You'll only possibly need like 1 or something. Build that. There's 0 metals in there. Gonna delete that road. Gonna build a road there. He's going out to do that. That's excellent. Good man. I'll get rid of that. There might be space for something in here. Don't know what. I've got plenty of electronics. Metals is something I'm kind of worried about. But once this is operational, we'll be good. We can enact a new policy soon. Yeah, they're building the houses, which we do actually need. And then I need to move people out of Sector 3, because there's just way too much people in here as well. Right, I guess I can collect some cryopods. Maybe slow that down for the moment. Ah, this is totally out of ice, and this one is not switched on. Switch that one off. See, we are accumulating a lot of waste, and I need to deal with it quite soon. So negative, negative, negative. Happy. Everyone's super happy in Sector 1, that's good. And they're just neutral here. and they're gonna be negative once I fire up this thing. At least if I can get them housed, that'll be nice. See, Sector 4 is probably getting negative because food policy, waste policy. If you just build one house in here, that'll get rid of that slight little population issue we've got for a little while. They've got the metals to do this. Set this as a high priority. How are we getting on? 139. Right, so what I think I'll do is I will pause it here and then we'll come back once all the cryopods are on board, basically. Every single shuttle should be going, apart from this guy that's picking up silicone, should be going over here to collect this. 139. See, we're completely out of iron ore, so now we are just basically deleting metals. Resume that and make it a high priority. Switch this on. So that one electronic is going to be delivered.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
That's fine, we can switch that off.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Okay, so new policy, unfortunately, is going to be waste recycling, and it's going to set them to negative. I've got a few workers in here, but I need 20. So let's push some more people into Sector 6. We are building this house. I'll make this a high priority as well. So go to Sector 3 where there's way too many people. Have a quick look here. Yeah, I can send something like 20 workers over. Only workers to Sector 6. Start migration. 3 times speed that. This will get built. Okay, now it's just a waiting game. Power might be an issue as well, but I'll get straight on that as soon as we reach the new area. Yeah, you're dropping off cryopods. Excellent.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
It sure is. And 2, 1. Gonna set them back to normal food consumption. That gets them up to neutral. When this is done, I'll set these guys up to normal food consumption as well.
Population transfer complete.
These guys should be on normal food consumption. And then these guys will be doing their thing as well. Right, metals is what we're going to struggle for.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Work is optimal here. Oh, it's tutorials. What's this new request?
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
Yep, there's a new request. Aha! Administrator, waste is beginning to build up in Sector 3. Stockpiles. The sector's logistics supervisors believe you have no plan for dealing. Plans to construct a waste treatment centre within 30 days. But I've already done that. That's done. Yeah, it just completed. What? Another one? I mean, I'm going to send the waste out of here. It's going to go over here. I still need to do this battery. Pause the battery. That'll be fine for the moment. I need this done. High priority. I'll resume this. And resume this. I think we're going to run out of metals before we get all this stuff done. These two are paused. No one is homeless here. That is fine.
Administrator, you can implement a new
Policy in Sector 3. That's fine. What is the policies here? Because they're happy in this sector. Yeah, everything is fine. Sector 3. That's Sector 2. This is Sector 3. We'll set that back to normal. Yes. There you go. Crew trust should start to come up. Pledge to change Sector 3's food policy within 10 cycles. Just did it. Just did it. Okay, we should be getting metals from this thing. Ah, we're not, because these aren't up and running. Woofed. Set that as a high priority. Set that as a high priority as well. Maybe lower the priority on this. We desperately just need the food in here. How are these guys getting on? Wait, you should have been set on... Oh, they're done. Right, everybody return.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
You're going to get a little bit of ice while we're still waiting, and you're going to get the last of the silicone. Haha! Waste. There we go. And now I want Sector 1's waste. To be 0. And transfer that to Sector 6. Sector 2's waste. Minimum. Send that to Sector 6. Sector 3's waste is going to be minimum. Export to Sector 6. Okay, get on it, people. We're looking okay now. Bringing this online might destroy my power. But this will be working soon, which is awesome. They're still negative here. We're still losing. Happy. Yeah. Neutral. Angry. Why? Because they haven't been fed. There's too many people in here. And there's 24 homeless. My god. Sector 3 has non-workers 355. Sector 3, Sector 6, start migration. I'd have to build another food place in here for this to go up. So if I can get those people out, and then we can just feed the people in here, that'll be fine. This number should go down. 67 food is required. Right, so the migration has not been done yet. Set that to waste. No waste is being transported as of yet, which is upsetting. Sector 6, waste. Keep forgetting that. Set that as a high priority.
Population transfer complete.
Now there's 100 homeless in this sector, so...
You can implement a new policy.
Now they're very angry in here. Some of them didn't get fed. Why? 0 of the crew are starving in Sector 6. So why am I getting a negative for that?
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Of course it did. And now they're not transporting metals. Well, that's sad. Alloys should be at 110. And Sector 2 is sending it to these places. Supposed to be. Right, we've got all the cryopods. I'm actually gonna pause this. Don't have room for any more people presently at the moment. And then we'll go and do the full jump. Some of them were still bringing in ice. That was fine. You're bringing in the last of that. Please bring metals over. Hello, metal friends. Happy. Neutral. Neutral. There's no more policies I can implement to make these people happier. Gonna pause that because there's no ice in it. I'll switch that one on because it has the ice in it. Yeah, water's going down so fast. I think it's because I forgot to switch on the ice.
Has started on board the Tycoon.
A violent strike has started. I love it. Sector 6. Because they're super unhappy over here.
You can implement a new policy.
Yeah, we're running out of alloys super fast. Now this is going to give us 50 in 10 cycles. So if we can get that extra 50, that would be nice. I can presently, at the moment, turn off that, that, and that.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Sweet. We do love an accident. Oh, and the food storage right here. This is where I did not want that to happen. Yeah, I think all the alloys are getting spent here. So, let's recall everyone back. And we'll just jump to the next sector. They're pretty close, actually. So, grab that. Come back. Come back. Come back. Ice will need to be a priority when we get to the next sector. Food is sort of okay for the moment. Right, get you back. There you go. That should be everyone back. Right, it's time to say goodbye to the Immortan system. And let's jump. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the engine during the 0.5 cycle charge preceding ignition. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures.
So, Sector 6 is going to be bad.
Return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
All ships should be back, except from the Garnet and the Hope, who disappeared here. Right, we should get our cutscene. Let's just 3 times speed it.
Ixion engine ready.
Commence jump. These cutscenes are awesome. Oh. Ah, you see the reverse thrusters there, slowing it down. Oh dear. What is this? Oh, the music is definitely changed in here.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tycoon detected. We have not reached the exoplanet Remus. Tycoon primary sensors are picking up vast amounts of debris. Act with caution, Administrator. We must reach Remus.
Now, let's pause and jump outside. I see dead people. I see quite a lot of dead people. Oh yeah, the music has definitely changed. Let's zoom out. Oh man, it looks like the Entemananki got a severe beatdown. Holy crap. This thing is absolutely trashed. Hold on. We'll possibly grab that for a screenshot. Okay, right, so we have made it. Hull integrity is bad. We're going to need metals to get that up and running. Yeah, these two don't exist. Can I delete you? Right, Fermi. Go to here. Oh, the destroyed command center. Right, probes. Now I need... There's ice. But what I really need is iron ore. There you go, there's some here somewhere. Right, there's a big load of stuff right there. And then we'll jump back into the Tycoon, and you should be set on auto build. You are. Right, so everything is going a-okay, apart from this. Now, we have jumped. Yeah, so because we've jumped, we're no longer getting that we've been in the same sector for too long problem. That is no longer an issue. Now I'm going to queue up science. We're getting slightly more food. I need the water. I do need the water thing to be better, so I don't have to really worry about ice. And in order to do that, I need this. Augmented building makes repair buildings faster. Power overloads have a lower chance of creating that. Mix construction. Yeah, so I'm going to queue up that. And then afterwards, we're going to do the high pressure cutters. See, these are 50 nights now produces 48 water. This is what I need. And then after that, we'll probably start on these things around the outside here. The stockpiles. Yeah, medium stockpile. Stores up to 330 units. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We definitely need one of them. Right, so we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. I've been Danny Men, this has been Ixion, and I will catch you later.